That is
In the amateurs, he said he beat you in that.
He didn't beat me. No, he didn't beat me.
Okay.
It's gonna show. It's gonna show Martin first.
One more. Good. Under here. Roll under the bed. Job.
That lawnmower. That's that.
Gervonta Tank Davis is deep in training camp for his upcoming fight against Lamont Roach, staying focused and determined. He is sharpening his speed, power, and defense under the guidance of his team. His camp includes intense sparring, strength training, and strategic drills to take advantage of Roach's weaknesses. With a strict diet and tough conditioning, Davis is pushing his limits to stay in top shape. His knockout power remains his biggest weapon, but he is also working on his footwork and endurance. Confident yet disciplined, he is ready to showcase his dominance and stay among boxing's best. Davis is putting his blazing speed on full display in training, working on his explosiveness with fast combinations and quick footwork. His hand speed is razor-sharp, landing crisp jabs and powerful hooks with precision. Under the watchful eye of his trainers, he improves his reflexes with pad work, agility drills, and defensive movements. His speed isn't just for attacking. His head movement and counters make him a tough challenge for any opponent. With intense sprint sessions and endurance training, Davis is faster than ever, ensuring he stays a dominant force in the ring on fight night.
Damn.
Gervonta Tank Davis is training hard for his fight against Lamont Roach on March 1st at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Known for his speed and power, his training camp is focused on improving these skills while planning a strategy for Roach's style. His workouts include strength and conditioning sessions with weightlifting, resistance training, and plyometric exercises to build explosive power and endurance. To sharpen his boxing skills, Davis does drills to improve his hand speed, footwork, and defense. Recent training footage shows his incredible speed and accuracy, impressing fans. Sparring with partners who mimic Roach's style helps him prepare for different situations he might face in the ring.
One more. Good. Under here. Roll under the bed. Job.
That lawnmower. That's that. Start that motherfucker lawnmower.
I made the decision to train in DC because, I haven't been in the coldness in a minute. I haven't even trained in the coldness in a minute, so.
Understanding Roach's strengths and weaknesses is important for Davis's game plan. His team studies Roach's past fights closely to find patterns and weaknesses they can take advantage of. Mental strength is also a key focus, so Davis uses visualization and mindfulness to stay calm and focused under pressure. To maintain the right weight and energy, he follows a strict diet that includes lean proteins, complex carbs, healthy fats, and plenty of fruits and vegetables. Proper hydration and meal timing are also important to help him train hard and recover well.
I'm from Baltimore. He's not from DC. That's what I learned. I thought he was from DC too. DC my second home. I've been coming up here since I was 9 years old, even younger. So I'm not really trying to get in his personal business. Probably just showing him that, I could do anything, especially in your backyard.
You gonna feel all this shit we gotta do? Look, hey Tank, we gonna go 35 for 12.
Many years ago, legendary champion Marvin Hagler remarked that it's hard to get up and do road work at 5 a.m.
Gervonta Tank Davis is feeling confident ahead of his March 1st fight against Lamont Roach. In a recent press conference, he said, "I haven't been watching his fights too much, but I've been in the gym with him, and I know how he moves," showing his belief in his skills and preparation. Davis has an impressive 30-0 record, with 28 wins by knockout, and his recent training has shown his strong physique and fast hands, impressing fans and analysts. His physical readiness, combined with his smart approach, shows he is fully prepared to dominate. As the fight gets closer, excitement is building, and many expect Davis to deliver a performance that proves he is one of the best in boxing. Focused and determined, he aims to make a strong statement in the ring.
Now, how are you feeling? We're pretty close. We're pretty close to it. How are you feeling right now?
I feel good, man. Feel good. Getting close, and somebody like Lamar is like fighting somebody, like, you know, it's gonna feel like the amateurs type of vibe, like,
Okay.
you feel me? Not the no, the only thing I said the amateurs because I fought him before when I was
Okay.
coming up,
Okay.
type of vibe. So I feel though it's gonna be a good fight. I'm excited. He's coming with his people and things like that. He's
In the amateurs, he said he beat you in that.
He didn't beat me. No, he didn't beat me.
Okay.
It's gonna show March the 1st.
Gervonta Tank Davis has designed his training schedule to match his natural nighttime routine. Since he is a night person, he starts his day around 11 a.m., giving his body enough time to recover from the previous night's training. The first thing he does after waking up is drink a liter of water to stay hydrated. He then eats a balanced breakfast of 6 egg whites, oatmeal, bananas, and honey to give his body the energy it needs. After eating, he does light stretching and yoga to improve his flexibility and focus. He also takes time to relax, knowing that mental clarity and recovery are just as important as training. As the evening comes, Davis begins his main training sessions, which focus on different areas of boxing and fitness. He starts with a warm-up that includes jumping jacks, skipping rope, and running in place to get his blood flowing and muscles ready. Strength training is a big part of his routine, helping him build power and endurance. He lifts weights, does resistance training, and uses plyometric exercises to improve his explosive strength. To boost his stamina, he also does high-intensity interval training, high and long-distance running, making sure he can perform at his best for an entire fight. Davis also spends time perfecting his boxing skills through drills that improve his hand speed, footwork, and defense. Sparring sessions with partners who copy his opponent's style help him prepare for different fight situations. His training is guided by top coaches from the Mayweather Boxing Club, including Floyd Mayweather Sr., Jeff Mayweather, and the late Roger Mayweather. Their guidance ensures his techniques are sharp and effective. This well-planned but flexible routine not only fits Davis's natural rhythm, but also helps him stay physically and mentally strong, playing a big role in his success in the ring.
For a very, very big moment, what is your normal day-to-day like at this time of a camp?
I'm also a night person, but I might go to sleep probably around like 3 to 4. Probably wake up probably like 11, get my run in, and then eat, probably lay back down, and then wake up probably like 6 or 7, get my night workout in.
Damn, so you're doing 2-a-days at this point, running in the morning.
Gervonta Tank Davis has adjusted his training to fit his preference for indoor workouts, especially for running. He avoids outdoor runs because of distractions and challenges, choosing to do his cardio sessions in the controlled environments of his gym and home. This helps him stay focused and consistent without any interruptions. His indoor routine includes different cardio exercises to improve his stamina and agility. Skipping rope is a key part of his training, helping with footwork, coordination, and endurance. In addition to skipping, Davis does running on the spot and treadmill workouts, which give him the same intensity as outdoor running without needing to leave his training space. This method keeps him safe and allows him to track his performance accurately. By training indoors, he avoids distractions and stays disciplined. His choice to stick to indoor workouts shows his strong commitment to preparing for his fights and staying in top physical condition.
Like day 1 in the camp, I start running probably like, it's different times. I might don't feel like running in the morning. I might run at night. It all depends what fits you. Like, I'll run in the morning. If I don't, I'll run at night. Train probably like 2 or 3. If I want to do something again, I train at night. Or I run. And that'll be it. But when I'm in camp, I really don't go outside. Like, it's hard for me to go outside. So I just be in the gym and home. That's it. Like, I don't go nowhere.
Lamont Roach is stepping into his fight against Gervonta Davis with full confidence, making it clear he wants to be taken seriously. Moving up in weight, he knows the challenge ahead, but is focused on proving his strength and skill. He has been training hard, working on his power and strategy to handle Davis's aggressive style. Roach believes his boxing skills and accuracy will be the key to surprising everyone. While many see him as the underdog, he views this as a chance to show his true potential. He is determined to make a statement and prove he belongs at the top level.
Shit, he better. he better take me serious, but I don't think so. I think they training as hard as they can. I think they trying to put a little mastermind squad together to coach for this fight. And it's gonna be a good fight. I'm gonna tell you like this: we're preparing for the best Gervonta Davis that's gonna be, that everyone's ever seen. That's what we're preparing for. We're not preparing for a guy who might not be focused. We're not preparing for a guy who might be lazy or anything like that. We're preparing for the best version of him.
Floyd Schofield Jr., a rising lightweight contender, believes Lamont Roach is too small for his fight against Gervonta "Tank" Davis. Schofield Jr. said, "I should have got the fight before Lamont Roach, but that is my opinion," showing his view that Roach may struggle moving up from super featherweight to lightweight. He points out that Davis has a size and power advantage, making Roach's jump to a higher weight class a tough challenge.
Young father too, and me being a father, no matter what me and Keyshawn had in the past, like I just love the way he is with his son. I gotta respect a man like that. So congratulations to Keyshawn, and hopefully after this weekend, maybe we can make something happen.
That'd be great, man. The 135 has so many people. Just on an ending note, I just want to get your perspective on Tank's fight against Lamont Roach. People are counting out Lamont as well, but how do you see it?
Tank by knockout. Hopefully Lamont can prove me wrong though. I like Lamont, but I'm just going off of my opinion.
Why?
He's Tank, man. Yeah. I feel like Lamont's too small. They're both smaller fighters, but I feel like Lamont's just way too small for Tank. But like I said, hopefully Lamont can prove me wrong. He's a great fighter too, but I just got Tank as a favorite.
How do you see that happening in the fight? Do you think it comes early? Do you think it comes late?
You never know with Tank. You never know. It's all on when he wants to do it. But me personally, I feel like he's going to come late. Probably like 9.
Now, transitioning back to your fight, I asked that question for a reason because do you feel that you can get a knockout in this fight against Shakur given his style? And if so, when in the fight do you feel we see it?
I feel like it'd be late, but I feel like anybody can knock anyone out. The right punch, anybody. You could probably knock me out if you hit me correctly. Nah, that's a lie. But but nah, anybody.
Oh, man, that's 2 disses today. First, I'm an old guy, now I got pillow hands.
No, but truthfully, like anyone could get knocked out. Anybody. So never know. I hope Shakur's ready.
All right. Floyd, man, good chatting with you. Good seeing you. Appreciate the time. Floyd Schofield taking on Shakur Stevenson this weekend here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia on the DAZN pay-per-view headline by Dimitri Bivol and Artur Beterbiev, the rematch.
Teofimo Lopez, the WBO super lightweight champion, shared his thoughts on the fight, acknowledging Lamont Roach's talent, but believing Gervonta "Tank" Davis is too strong and experienced at this weight. Tank's gonna win, Lopez predicted. It'll be a good fight, but Lamont moving up in weight is a big step. Having faced top competition himself, Lopez understands the challenges of moving up in weight and fighting an opponent who already dominates the division. He knows Roach must be flawless to have a chance. Roach has skills, Lopez said, but power is real in boxing. When you move up in weight, you feel those punches differently. Tank is one of the hardest hitters in the sport, so Roach has to be really smart in there.
Damn. The history, you gotta love it. What do you think about Tank versus obviously?
Oh, Roach?
Yeah, Roach.
Well, they've known each other for so long now. They grew up nearby in DC, and I think overall, I think it's gonna be a good fight for as long as Tank wants it to be. Yeah.
You mean like he get him out of there anytime?
I think he will. But I think Roach, they know each other very well. They know what type of styles they like to put on. They used to fight a lot in the amateurs, probably sparred too. So, I think that it'll just go to show. But remember, everybody got to realize Lamont Roach is going up to 135. He's going up a weight class.
Right.
And I think that's what makes me think that Tank should wipe him out.
Respected boxing trainer and analyst Teddy Atlas has been a strong supporter of Gervonta Davis's skill set. While many focus on Tank's knockout power, Atlas believes his intelligence and strategy make him truly dangerous. Tank is the most complete fighter in boxing today, Atlas said. People see the knockouts, but what they don't see is the setup. Tank isn't just throwing wild punches, he's looking for the right key, the right angle, and once he finds it, he knocks his opponent out. Atlas highlights Davis's ability to adjust in the ring. Unlike some power punchers who rely only on brute force, Davis takes his time, studies his opponents, finds weaknesses, and strikes with precision. He's patient, Atlas explained. He doesn't waste punches. He makes you make mistakes and then he makes you pay for them.
He reminds me of the old-time janitors, the superintendents in the big buildings, those big buildings, and they had a big brass key ring about this big with 1,000 keys on it. But every key, they knew that key was for a certain door to get into the building. When he's moving around, I'm saying he's the super with that big key ring, and he's looking for the right key to get in the door.
You're great with the analogies. I love it. I love the analogies.
And he finds the right key.
He does.
He doesn't walk into a room and like, bang, oh my God, I shouldn't open that door. And a lot of guys do. Romero walked into that room. Garcia walked into that room, So he don't. And that's part of what separates him and makes him a guy that's one of the most complete fighters right now of our time.
Despite speculation about future opponents, Gervonta Davis is fully focused on the challenge ahead. "I'm fully focused on Lamont Roach right now," Davis said. "I'm not thinking about who comes next. Retirement isn't on my mind yet. I have more to accomplish." He understands that boxing is unpredictable and that overlooking an opponent is a big mistake. While Roach may not be the biggest name in the division, Davis is treating him with full seriousness. "Every fight is important," he added. "I take every opponent seriously because one mistake can cost you everything."
Gervonta here with Tank Davis. It's the Tank versus Roach press conference going down March 1st, PBC pay-per-view on Prime. Tank, we know you said up there you're going to retire in 2025. Why did you decide to retire after next year?
Just fed up, just tired of all the bull crap.
You said that you have your opponents mapped out. So who are the opponents for the final stages of your career?
Not to cut you off, I don't really have them really like mapped out, but it's just like,
Anyone in mind that you're thinking about after Roach?
Nah, not yet. I'm just trying to focus on him right now. And then once we get him out the way, then we can,
Lamont Roach is excited for the biggest fight of his career, a fight he has been calling for a long time. Now that it's finally happening, he wants to make the most of it. "I've been waiting for this opportunity," Roach said. "I want to prove that I belong at this level, and the only way to do that is by fighting the best." His training camp has focused on sharpening his skills and creating a strategy to handle Davis's power. While many doubt his chances, Roach believes his speed, movement, and boxing IQ will give him an edge. "I know what Tank brings to the table," he said, "but I also know what I bring. People are counting me out, but I love proving them wrong." Roach sees this as his chance to show the world that he is one of the top fighters in the sport. "I've been grinding for this moment," he said. "Now it's time to show what I can do." Meanwhile, some believe Tank Davis has the potential to surpass Floyd Mayweather in boxing ability. According to Showbiz the Adult, Davis's knockout power, agility, and overall skill set have drawn comparisons to Mayweather.
My thing was, it wasn't that he's a big guy who could go to 140. It was that he's so talented and punch so hard that those skill sets can carry up with him in weight. That's what the great ones do. They have that ability. That's why I mentioned Floyd Mayweather wasn't 154, but his skill set was so good. The difference between Tank and Floyd is that Tank got the type of power. When you got power that carry up like Pacquiao, you can move up many weight divisions, not just, the two that he primarily fought in. We saw him dribbling Mario Barrios off the canvas, so we saw him do it at 140.
All right, that's all for today. What do you think about everything we just uncovered? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love reading what you all have to say. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates like this. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the latest stories. Boxing Glory, signing off. Stay safe, stay informed, and I'll catch you in the next one.